To the first jump.
You can say it right now.
No.
What's the
I
joke?
will not say this on camera. I will not say this.
You're not gonna say
No.
it. Why?
Hey, dude. What's up, YouTube?
What's going on, guys?
Patreons and all y'all folks.
This is SEL 0320.
Joe Johnson 030.
Representing JVS. We're back again for our final review for The Flash for tonight. We have binge watched 4 episodes, reacted 4 times. For those people that are the lucky Patreons, you guys get a full reaction to the whole thing, every single episode, unfiltered, raw cut. Episode 20 was actually pretty dope for the most part. It got a little hazy to me when it came to the Cisco and Gypsy arc. It really didn't make a lot of
It
sense.
didn't flow well, you know.
It just seemed like they wanted to get rid of Cisco's relationship just for the sake of getting rid of it, even though they hadn't even seen each other up until this episode.
And the fact that she could have died
I mean, yes.
in this episode.
And like, imagine if she did have died and he would have woke up and saw that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, either one or two things for me. If I was buried, I'd be like, look, dog, handle your business. Go take care of your woman. Like, we'll be okay. Your happiness is more important than all this. Cause I got married in the midst of craziness. So you go follow yours. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have done as buried, like legit.
Facts.
But
That's what's up.
even with
That's good.
Gypsy, like,
That's a good point.
I
That's
mean, how can you do your job sufficiently without the person that's your better half? Like it's not like they're on the wrong page. Like, they know they need each other. But she's like, I'm okay with you being there and we kind of have a part-time, but at the same time, she definitely wanted him to have the job. Like, she just happened to say, I don't want you to have the job either. That's the part that doesn't make sense. It's obvious she wanted him to have the job so they could be together. He didn't want the job, but he wanted to be with her more than anything. So it's like they took out, from a writing standpoint, the thing that made sense, which is she wanted him to be there. And so it just kind of made this like this dull trade-off. Either way, I just don't think it was necessary. Like, I feel like they did that drag-off craziness with Barry and Iris in the first season and the second season when they came to different relationships and stupidness. But I don't know, man. Like, just let people be together, bro. Like, I mean, this is a life or death situation regardless. This man almost killed. I know we're dwelling on this. I didn't mean to, but that was the thing that was stupid about this episode for me. I think that's why I talk about it.
Yes, it's stupid. Another thing too, I didn't really get why. This is just me, or it feels like DeVoe's wife, like she just kind of went left very fast.
What you mean?
Cause like, all right, so like at the start of like this season, like DeVoe's wife, she was ready to like kill anybody. She was ready to kill anybody.
Yeah.
For anything, right?
Yeah, because he had a disability, like he had the suit, and the suit was, he needed the suit in order to stay alive. Like, she was going to do anything she had to do to make that.
For him.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, now that
he's lost his humanity. I mean, it's apparent. He definitely doesn't give a flip about emotions.
He doesn't care about her.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, all right, bro, I'm out.
That's what it is. I mean, they were in a dysfunctional relationship to start with. Yeah. This episode, if anything, shows. At first, I was like, okay, bet. Like, he's not so fixated on technology that he doesn't know that it's becoming an apparent weapon. She was left. But then their ideological, like her perspectives on what it means to protect or what is technology for the betterment of humanity, it all just became misguided on this stupid jargon. At a certain point, I was like, both of y'all are jacked up. Like, both of y'all's perspective on mankind is messed up. And it's like, y'all are trying to function and thrive off of this mixed up, messed up ideology. And I mean, they were gonna be messed up from Jump Street, man. It's just this episode kind of showcased that. I think that they didn't have to go all that way with the backstory. I feel like they should have just had one person felt one way, one person felt another. I thought that what they were gonna do was like show that before he got to this technology, like his whole focus was, I know for a fact we're gonna destroy each other with technology, so we need to better ourselves mentally, our capacity. And hers like, no, we need technology to survive. Like that would have made more apparent sense from a writer. I think that just the writing in this episode, to me, with certain character perspectives, just didn't make a lot of sense. Engaging episode, yes. Interesting mystery with young girl being a speedster. The fact that she had purple and yellow, like lightning, that's definitely Barry and Iris' daughter from the future. Why she's there, I have no idea. Probably to prevent something that DeVoe's doing. So she probably shouldn't be there. It leads me to believe that Barry's gonna die. Or something gonna happen. Because why would she go back? I don't know. What did you think about the episode though? Like end all be all.
I don't know. It was weird. To say the least, it was weird. I thought it was weird. The reason why I thought it was weird because like I didn't really understand the relationships between these two couples.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. Well, I understood. Well, I would say this. I felt like DeVoe's wife should have left a long time ago. If that's how she felt, you know what I mean? I felt like she should have left a long time ago, and I feel like I want to know like what's her plan, what's her exit strategy, because it's like, you know, she's got like this heart for or compassion for other people that she didn't have before. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it was all for DeVoe, like even now it's like that wouldn't have changed over. I don't feel like that would have changed. Like I don't think she would value people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Whether they were innocent or not, because they've been killing people from Jump Street. Like, yeah, I don't think that would have changed overnight. Like, yeah, whether it was for him or for whoever. Like, I feel like once she crossed that line from the beginning, I don't think that would. Her heart would change. That compassion for others would be there. Yeah. But I can see out of her own self-interest leaving. But that whole like her speaking up for Gypsy, like I didn't really see that or see why she would do this.
No, that's true. Because like even if it was like they were initially killing people out of necessity based on their end goal be all, that didn't stop her from killing people. Right. Like,
and not only that, but also she made a remark. She said, you know, she wasn't opposed to this. What do they call it? The Enlightenment. She was not opposed to the Enlightenment. She said she didn't agree with him trying to rule people. Them. Yeah. And then she still kind of seemed like she's kind of bent on evil when she was leaving. So it's just like,
what are you doing?
I don't understand her character. At this point, I don't understand her character at this point.
Like what
that's what doesn't make sense to me.
And it's funny because you mentioned a long time ago when we used to review this joint is that his Achilles heel is going to be her. She's going to be the thing to bring him down. You said that a long time ago, definitely. Which technically is still valid. But at the same time, it's like her character motivations don't make any sense.
They don't.
And it's like, even if she goes at this point and helps Team Flash try to stop him, it's like out of this misguided sense of morality. And it's like she's not opposed to lobotomizing the whole population of everything. So I don't know. I don't know. Though I agree with Joe. Like the two centerpiece relationships and their reasoning for their issues just don't add up from a written standpoint. It don't add up on screen. It might have added up on paper, but it didn't add up for us. And we watched 4 of these episodes straight for it. We've seen enough to understand like where things were going. And that's like I said, like it's weird. What happened in this episode? What really happened?
I mean, your boy, what's his name? Harrison Wells, or his doppelganger. He's like, he's getting his thoughts through, what's her name?
Cecile.
He's getting his thoughts conveyed through Cecile. That's a huge breakthrough. And then,
but other than that, it was just DeVoe taking stuff, right?
And then it ended with like Caitlin. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'll get her back. I'll get Killer Frost back." Like, what does that even mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, why are you so shady? She's just trying to help you. She's been. Iris has been helping you the whole way through, and she's like, no, I'll get it back. Like, what does that even mean?
You know, I have a theory about that though. I think legit that she's turning. I think she's turning into Killer Frost.
Killer Frizz-Off.
Like, it's not gonna be a Caitlyn anymore. Like the two. That's why I was sitting there talking when we were like looking at these episodes through the stretch. I was like, nobody's like just talking about the fact that Caitlyn is schizophrenic. Like she legit has like this bipolarism that's slowly merging into itself. It's not like, because normal people like dealing with bipolarism, like there's one distinct identity and there's another. She's starting to like those two, the other identities, so it's like they're converging into themselves. And I was like, that don't seem healthy. So I think what's gonna end up happening, there's not gonna be a Caitlyn anymore. She just will be Killer Frost. And I think that honestly, in the future, she should be. Like, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know how.
Sense.
Yeah.
Out of continuity. But I mean, I like Caitlyn.
I do too. But at the same time, I mean, that's not who she is in the comics. So, I don't know.
Dang.
I don't know. This episode, I give it 8 out of 10. I was going to say a 7.5. I think a lot of meaty content. Just bad delivery on the writing standpoint with the characterizations for the couples. Definitely some surprises.
I mean, even right now, like just logically, I wouldn't give somebody a decision to make that huge if like their job right now is literally like Cisco. His job right now is he has to stop the vote. Like, that's what he's working on.
Yeah.
I would not pose with somebody with this huge decision they have to make, like, in the midst of this crisis. You know what I'm saying?
Like
I feel like that's
why was this a conversation need to be had right now?
Right now, exactly.
Like, couldn't we?
At least kind of decide.
No. Even better than that. Why can't you sit here for a litlittle while and help? You get.
So you almost got killed. I sent her home.
Like I mean, no.
I sent her home.
Because the thing is, like, even if she went or didn't, there's no real reason why they can't deal with this later.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, why you gotta call it quits? Why he has to have to deal with another thing right now? He's got enough to deal with. Both of them have enough to deal with right now.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like it was a time nor the place.
It wasn't
for them to be making these decisions.
I think that was just like the writers trying to make the show dramatic just for the heck of being
dramatic.
Yeah. It was kind of like that whole Wally and Jesse joint.
Yeah, bro.
Why the heck that had to happen? It was like, I mean, I ain't even seen Jesse. But that episode we looked at like 5 episodes ago when the nuke went off. Like, that's it. That's the last time I seen Jesse. So, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know why they make certain character decisions, but I think that was a bad look.
CW, bro.
Mine is that's Black Lightning.
I don't know, man.
Mine is Black Lightning.
His wife was in flux.
Wait, whose?
Jefferson. His wife was.
I mean, but she got hip though.
She walked that line for a little bit.
She got hip though. She got hip eventually. Yeah. Man, Barry and Iris, they had to go 3 seasons before they even got together. Let alone her knowing his secret. So,
yeah, that is right. For as long as this man was just kind of hiding his emotions from this woman.
I mean, yeah. And then
it was like 2 seasons of that.
It was at least good 2 seasons.
Good gracious, boy.
Because by the time,
you knew from
by the time, like, what's the man? Eddie died. Iris was ready to be with her, and then now Barry's with, what's that chick's name? Patty? Yeah. I don't remember what her name was. Because it was Linda, then it was Patty. Or somebody. I forget the chick's name.
Man, come on, bro.
So that's a CW trope, man.
That's a CW trope, bro. Yeah. Let me do that, man.
Anywho.
That was supposed to be short.
Yeah, it was. But I guess we had some problems with this episode.
Yeah, man.
Hope y'all enjoyed our reviews, reactions. Love to the patrons. Hope y'all enjoyed these 4 reactions that are coming this Friday. Keep it locked. JVS. We're not going to stop. It's not like we got an Infinity Gauntlet, though. That was a bad move. That was kind of late. Anyway. All right. Peace.